Sonny and Cher got divorced, I was 5. I was 5. And it broke my heart. It freaked me out. It's like divorce is the biggest evil of, it's just something that saddened me. I remember when Sonny and Cher got divorced when I was 6. And it rattled me. It was real. Sonny and Cher getting a divorce, devastating.
Get over yourself.
I love her. Get over yourself. Hello, sister friends, and welcome to our Tuesday night live. I am so happy to be here with you, and be prepared. This is the episode of I got a surprise. I picked the dress. And there's a little tongue thing, which I put on the thumbnail, which I'm sure grossed you all out, but grossed me out too. So I thought I'll share with you all. It happened so quick in the episode. I'm sure a lot of people didn't even know that he did it. So I'm like, I'm going to have to freeze frame this and make it a thumbnail so everyone knows just how gross this man is, as if we didn't already. All right, let me say hello to all my sister friends. All right, I just realized I put the wrong title on one of my thumbnails. Instead of sister friends, I wrote sister wives. Oh, it was my and another thing video. I wrote sister wives comments. There were no sister wives comments in it. We were sister friends comments. We were not sister wives. No. We are sister friends. All right, Lynn Skinner, it is so good to have you here as always. Thank you for moderating. Thank you for reminding us of the rules. And let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's our drinking words of the evening. We have experience, our culture, and dill. Got it. I'm going to write them down. Dill, experience, and our culture. All right. I am sure we will get plenty. All right, Candace Parker, it is good to see you. Hello. All right, have a drink for me. I'll be listening while I work. I'll drink for you. Although there's no alcohol in it, but I'll still drink for you. Everything they do drives me to drink, says Shanna Banana. Your AC is out. Yeah, you do need to have a drink or two. It's 90 degrees. Shanna Banana, where do you live? Write it in the chat. 90 degrees. It's like 40 in Ohio. But it was 70 on Sunday, and it's going to be 70 tomorrow. So like, when you live in Ohio, you have to keep all seasons in your closet all year round. It's 40 degrees every 2 or 3 days. Could swing one way or another. It just keeps life exciting. All right. Betty B, hello. Good to see you. Have you started? Lynn, have you started? All right. Who else is here? Let's see. Lynn Lunt's here. Hi, Lynn. Good to see you. Hot chocolate. Love it. Had mine earlier today. Oops, somebody's calling. Don't know who you are. Goodbye. 88. Where are you? Did you say where you were? Did I miss it? Were you talking to other people saying where you were? I'm really curious where it's 90 degrees. I mean, I guess if it's going to be 70 up in Ohio. I mean, it was. No, I don't think you did. Okay, let us know. Betty B, having a beer. How crazy is that? Not so crazy. I say go for it. All right. A picture of Cody's ridiculous face makes me queasy. I know. I knew it would. That's why I did it. Make you all go, ugh. Things that make you go, ugh. That's what we need instead of, we need things that make you go, ugh. Have to find that somewhere. A little GIF, I'm sure it's somewhere. All right, you're in Georgia, so you have the 80s. Okay. Lynn, you're in the UK. Far. I thought you said not far from New York. I'm like, wait, did I read that wrong? Far from New York. Oh, but then you don't have 90s if you're in the UK. You have cooler temperatures there. You're in Texas. Okay. Like 7 days of winter. Okay, let's see. Who else is here? LaShonda's here. Hi, LaShonda. Good to see you. And Joni's here. Hi, Joni. Mama Squirrel. Greetings. Oh, is there a takeoff today? Is it online? Online. Well, it's probably online too. Yeah, online for sure. I was going to say online. What am I talking about? It's on TV. No, it's probably more people are probably streaming it online than they are watching it on TV. Wendy's Front Yard. Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't know. My husband's downstairs watching TV. He's probably watching it too. He loves the news, and then I'm so busy, he just tells me what's important in the world. Now, remember something? Did I tell you this? I had my scrapbooking retreat, so I was like out of touch from Wednesday, really the whole week. I didn't watch anything, but like completely out of touch. And then at the hotel first thing Thursday morning. So Wednesday, I was just packing all day. And then I was working. I had speech therapy all day too. And then I streamed Wednesday night. So it was just like one of those crazy days. Get like 3 jobs in and then take off first thing Thursday morning. And I didn't get back till late on Sunday. And then I live streamed Sunday night. So I was completely out of the loop. And I was like walking by somebody in the lobby on the way to the conference room, saw some people and they're like, oh, hi. And it's the husband of one of the gals who comes to my retreat. I'm like, hi, Peter, how are you? He's from Australia, by the way. We're just going upstairs to catch the news and see what's going on. And his wife said, oh, he likes, I can't remember who it was, Peter. No, it wasn't Peter Jennings. Was it a Gabriel? One of the Gabriels, maybe? Anyway, he likes one of the broadcasters. I'm like, oh, great. And I'm like, yeah, we got to catch up on what's going on. I'm like, yup. I like turned to my husband later on because he was there helping me with the catering of the food and then taking the leftovers home. And I said to him, I go, what's going on in the news? Is there anything I need to know? I'm out of the loop. I rely on him. I need him. Julie, good to see you. Hello. Number 15, hitting the like button. Thank you. Oh, I skipped over Shortsy. Hi, Shortsy. Good to see you. Oh, Elizabeth, did I say hi to you? I think I skipped a couple people. How did I do that? Must have scrolled. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay, DJ Tag is here. Good to see you. Kitty, hello. And number 20, thank you for hitting the like button, people. I appreciate it. Debbie Patton, good to see you too. You caught me at the start. Good. And I started a couple minutes early too. Yeah, you can listen to me in the car on your way to work. Baldwins have bonus scenes tonight. Do they call it More to Love for the Baldwins too? Or is that just Sister Wives? Well, now I'm curious. Because are there actual More to Love episodes, like Sister Wives More to Love episodes? So tomorrow's going to be a very busy day for me. Oh, shoot. That's my long speech therapy day. Dang it. If it's just Baldwins, it's like, all right. But if it's Sister Wives, if it's just Baldwins, I'll still cover it. But if it's Sister Wives, I need to cover it sooner rather than later. Candace was number 55, hitting the like button. Thank you very much. And Terry was 30. Hi, Terry. Good to see you. Terry Lee. Ethel's here. Hi, Ethel. Sarah. Carly. A couple more, and then we're going to get started here. Carol. Julia said hi to you already. April's here. Hi, April. Yes, this is the dress episode. We get to see the whole trying on part, which is like watching paint dry. I mean, I hated it with Christine. I hated it with Robin. I'll hate it again watching it with Robin. I don't know. I enjoyed it when my daughters did it. That's it. I guess it's not my thing. I'm not really into clothes. People who are into clothes, I never watched that whole dress. That's my dress. What's the dress? I can't even think of the name of it. And the funny thing is, they wanted my daughter to say that, is this your dress? That's my dress. I can't. My daughter didn't even know the phrase to say when she picked the dress. And I actually knew the phrase at the moment. I can't recall it right now. But she didn't even know because she doesn't watch it either because we're not really close. I guess maybe because I'm not, my kids really aren't either. I mean, they like wearing nice things and that, but like my second daughter, my veterinarian daughter, hates shopping. Hates shopping. Very happy if you just buy her something and give it to her as a gift. And if it fits, then she's just happy. She just doesn't like trying things on. She doesn't like looking for things. She doesn't. It's just not in our blood. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for hitting the like button. Whiskey River, good to see you. And you were number 40 hitting the like button. Thank you. So was Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Good to have you here. Want a pizza me? I love the name. Every time I see it, it makes me smile. Where's the puppy? Oh, I'm imagining that's for Lynn. Elizabeth Murphy, Terry Lee, Vixen. Hello, Vixen. Good to see you. Carol David, Black Swan Gothica, good to see you. A lot of regulars here today. Yes. Rachel Saker's here. Nadine, good to see you. My Zoo for You. Hello. I like that name. My Zoo for You. Very cool. The Handpan Lady. Like that too, 76. Oh, such nice temperatures. All right. Reminding you to turn on the banner. Thank you. See, the problem is I get it all set up earlier, but I'm on my laptop. And on my laptop, if I have the banner set, it's only set to go on the laptop. But I can put the names in there. I hope. I hope it worked. Gosh, I don't even really know now that I think about it. I'm assuming it worked and just that the ticker doesn't work. There we go. Well, here we go. Bethany Parker. Yeah, I think Bethany was the new name for exclusive that we had to add. We had a few people on Keep the Lights On level that I had to add for this week. And I think Bethany was the one I had to add since Sunday night. There was one extra because we have exclusive SOS on Sunday night. And I think if you're not in there, let me know and I'll see if I can find the names and add it. And Shanna Banana, you should be, I guess that'll tell us if, Shanna Banana, we fixed it, didn't it? Poor Shanna Banana, wasn't it? Oh yeah, it's in here because both of them are here. There was only one. Yeah, I know. We're good. We're good. Everybody's name should be in here. Okay. So, I don't drink anymore, but if I did watch it, then it would make me black out. Doesn't have to have alcohol in it. We all have to drink. Stay hydrated, people. I still have to look up the name so I can give a shout out to the person who recommended this carbonated, completely clear, no red 40, still sweetened with artificial sweeteners, but that's okay. I was going to put in my own better artificial, not even an artificial sweetener. It's like a sweetener alternative, but it's all right. It's all right. Can't have everything in life. Someday I'll find that, but like I'm asking for too much. And affordable. I mean, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Okay. So we are doing episode 6. This is the dress episode. I know this is going to drive me crazy. That's all I'm going to say. I know this is going to drive me crazy. So let's just get at it. All right. Click on everything here. I had a whole fruit thing to send to my daughter. My daughter's birthday is at the end of March. So still another week away. And so I had a whole fruit bouquet all set and ordered and ready for her to get, you know, with the cutout hearts and that. And it had some chocolate covered strawberries and everything in it. And then I found something online that I thought was really cute that I was going to get for myself. But then I thought, you know what, my daughter would really like this. And with her new job, she might like it. I don't know if it's too casual, but if it is, then it'll be something she can wear out or wherever. So it was a really cool sweater. And then with the white shirt underneath it, like it was what the content creator on this YouTube video was wearing. It's like, this is what I'm wearing. So I ordered those 2 pieces for my daughter. So I thought, I'm going to save those 2 pieces for her birthday and have this fruit bouquet be her congratulations on your new job, because today was her first day at the new job. So I went online and I changed the date to deliver it today. And then it said it couldn't do that. And so it had to go to chat. So I went to chat and they said, no, it's already in process and you can't change it and all that. And I go, oh, that's all right. And then I realized it's called the happy birthday bouquet because the container it comes in says happy birthday on it. I'm like, well, yeah, I can't make that your first day of work thing. So I don't know. I had already I changed the message and changed the date, but it said it didn't go through. So I canceled it all. I ordered the sweater and the shirt. The one item couldn't get there until Thursday. So I had them both arrive on Thursday, did the gift message with it and everything, and had that be her congratulations. Maybe you can wear it just for your job. If not, you can wear it for whatever. So proud of you. Way to go. And then I just have the bouquet. I just got a text message from her that says, "Aw, thank you so much for the bouquet." So they made it and delivered it today anyway. But I don't know if they put it in if it's in, I mean, it's called the happy birthday bouquet, I realize, and it's in a happy birthday cup. Did they put the message that said congratulations on your new job with it? Since the date got changed, did the message get changed? I don't know. I just texted her and said, oh, you're really welcome. There's a long story. I'll text you or call you after I get off my live stream. I have no idea what happened. Oh, goodness. I tried. Best laid plans. Told me they couldn't change it. 1-800-Flowers or whatever it is. All right, here we go. Sorry, everybody. It's kind of made me laugh because I thought I have no idea what it says, what she got, what it says. I'm sure there's some delicious fruit. Okay. We are opening up at a scene with Dayton sitting at an island, and Cody's in the kitchen. Cody's in the kitchen. It must be Robin's house. I thought maybe all the kids were together, but no, this must just be Robin's house. And I think that's Dayton. You literally only see his cheek, but it's so puffy. He had those cute, really chubby cheeks when he was younger. So I'm pretty sure it looks like it's Dayton. And Cody has a knife and a bunch of celery in front of himself. He's cutting his celery. He must have read that, when you eat celery, you burn more calories than you take in. So that must be why he eats so much celery, because, he's trying to keep it tight. Keep it tight and right. For rob him. Okay, here we go. Sorry, people. Sorry, here we go. And where did my play button go? Oh, come on, people. Where'd my play button go? Why do you do this every now and then, TLC? What if I just go like backwards a little bit? Will it forward? There we go. Okay.
I wanted the family. I didn't just want the man.
I just went back like 10 seconds.
Multiplied, not divided.
Look at this awesome.
Are you shopping for cars?
Oh, yes, this is Robin's house.
Cody and I have been engaged for a while now, and it's been a long.
Oh, they're only
really
engaged
long
and he's
engagement,
cooking.
and I'm ready to be married. Brianna wants some of this on.
Okay.
Having Robin come into the family
definitely has kind of shifted things and shifted how the family works, and shifted how Cody works.
Really?
There's been a little bit of tension about Cody's time and if I should get equal amounts or if I shouldn't, because I'm not married to him yet. So
Right.
There's no difference to me between a wife and a fiance. When you get in our culture to the fiance point, you're committed.
I don't think a fiance has the same privilege as a wife. I don't think he should be saying 1 out of every 4 nights he spends time with Robin. That's not fair to me. When they're married, she gets equal time.
I disagree with it. I disagreed with it
course
because
you
of
do.
the fact that the courtship had to go for so long. So it was hard for me to have Christine say that. But as far as time, that was needed. That was absolutely needed for the kids, for me to build this relationship with him.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that, but at the same time, I agree with Christine too, that, you know, there are just certain things.
Well, yeah. Like what?
No.
Like the thing?
Well, not the thing.
Okay.
But no, once the wedding happens, it's like, fine, go do what you want, spend every, 4th night with her. And I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I get it. It's just really hard for me because I
'Cause you're a
lived my
victim.
whole entire life. My kids pulled them out of school, changed jobs, school,
Victim.
life, everything to
Victim.
be here close to the family. But I'm not allowed, or I shouldn't have this time with him.
Yeah, I
married.
realized that you moved, moved cities, and that's a big thing. But everybody's life is being
Thank you, Mary.
put up in an upheaval with this.
So we have 5 weeks before the wedding, and I'm scrambling around like a mad, crazy woman. Mary, we have the flowers, we have the cake testing, we have the reception hall to kind of figure out, and then we have the dresses for everyone and all the clothes for everyone. So it's a lot to do. Are you ready to go? Grab my shoes. Okay. Hey, ready to go? For this situation, for Janelle, Christine, and Mary, it's sort of, it can be a very challenging thing to see me going through, like, oh, I'm going to a wedding, I'm going to have a reception, yay, I'm getting married, and all this stuff. And so I thought, you know what? It would be fun to include everyone.
No, how about you just don't do that, Robin?
Like the spring flower, because I love the purple spring flowers.
So I decided to make everybody get tortured and watch me as I go through the process of being all giddy.
Hi, how are you?
Sorry.
What can I do for you guys?
We're looking for flowers for reception.
Are you getting married?
Yeah.
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 The bride, huh? Oh, wonderful. Now, are you guys sisters or moms or?
They're the advisors.
The advisors. Okay, wonderful.
I sat there for months before trying to figure out a way to differentiate the 3 of them from other people.
Oh, wow.
And I really, really wanted them to feel special, beautiful, included, and happy. I think you guys should all get to kind of choose what you're holding, don't you think? To kind of sit there
Because
and
I
pick out
would
what
do
it is
calla
you want.
lilies and those little roses.
Yeah, as long as it's kind of like color coordinated sort of
That'd be
thing. Don't you think it'd be fun?
Yeah, we thought maybe the lavender bouquet.
Okay, then honestly, can I just go with like a wrist corsage or something? Really? Just because I have Truly. And I'll be holding her. I don't want to be holding her. And I have her.
You can do whatever you want.
She's cute. You want to see her picture? Truly is 3 weeks old, and she's wonderful. She sleeps through the night. She's like this miracle baby. And I just always want to hold her 24/7, and I get nothing done.
I don't ever get to hold her because she's so attached to you.
I know. I can't let her go. And so I'll be holding her. So honestly, I don't want to hold a bouquet.
Okay.
I loved that she involved us, but I was very careful to not be intrusive. Just because I'm the first wife doesn't mean I call the shots. I like to think I do, but I don't.
She wishes.
No.
Whatever.
I mean, this is Robin's wedding. She calls the shots.
Now, you guys said you're all wearing lavender, right?
Brown.
Brown. Wearing brown.
It's all different.
Boring brown, is that what you just said? No, I said wearing brown.
It is boring brown.
No, she said coffee beans. We're doing a shoulder one.
Yes. This one. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Just something kind of like that.
Right, loopy grass.
And I was like, you know what? Everybody do their own thing. Everybody choose something they think is exciting and fun and they will love. And it was a blast.
Are we good? All right, we're done. I think we did.
Did Mary end up doing those flowers over her shoulder? I'm sorry.
This is the most interesting reception place I've ever seen.
Yay, we found something to know like.
Can you share it to her? Do you want me to get one for everyone?
Share. I used to share them all.
Okay, this is coming up. This is coming up. Okay. Wow, the beginning of that. Never picked up on that when I first started watching the show. Victim, 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 victim. But I had to do this and I had to do that and I had to broken my kid. I had to do. You chose him. You didn't have to. No, you didn't. You wanted to be in this family and you made that choice. And the consequences are this. If you're going to move and uproot all of them, you're not going to also get to take Cody away. It's just to be around him more often. Keep it in your pants, Robin. She is the man. Just stay where you are until you get married. Or just get married. Have a nice, sweet little reception in the backyard of one of the houses. Get married privately. I know speculation out there that they already are married. I don't know. And it was because, she wears longer stuff and that. There is a chance that she's dressing more modestly now to just blend in with the other wives, to not so blatantly be like, look at me in my lower cut shirts and my really high baby tee shirts, that I'm going to dress more conservatively as if I am a wife because I'm functioning more as a wife now. Because it would stand out even more if she is trying to get a night with him, if they're not married, that she's dressing of somebody who's clearly not married. So there's that possibility too. So I don't think the clothing alone is indicative. Now, if it were the other way and it were somebody who clearly isn't, who is wearing a midriff and low cut and tank top and that, then clearly you could say not being in the church. But just because they are being extremely conservative, you can't say that they're definitely married because they're not wearing as revealing a clothes as they once did before they started dating. Does that make sense? One doesn't equal the other, but it's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. Could be a possibility as to why. And did he spend the night with her on those fourth nights, or did he just spend the evening and sleep somewhere else? Okay, we're back. I'm going to hit pause. Let me hit pause. Let's get through this. Okay. So the victimhood, I don't buy any of it. And I like how Mary called her out on it. She was sassy, though. Did you see her snapping back? She snapped back at Christine. She snapped back at Mary. Like she believes her opinion is right. Because Cody probably told her, your opinion is right. They don't know what they're talking about. So be proud. The fact that she referred to the other sister wives in the flower shop as her advisors, extremely disrespectful. Talk about diminishing their importance in your life. They're just my advisors that I've hired here to give me advice. And then I take that advice and decide what I'm going to do with it. Oh, you'll see later that I will take it and throw it out the window and do whatever I want. Advisors, give me a break. There's cameras all around. There's no reason why she couldn't say, these are sister wives. The lady asked. I mean, my goodness, the rest of these episodes, she just volunteers it right and left wherever she goes. Hi, I'm a sister wife. My husband is married to other wives as well. And they're like, yeah, okay. Didn't ask. Don't care. This woman actually asked, what is the relationship between you all? They're my advisors. Why couldn't she just say, they're all like sisters to me? She didn't even have to describe what they were. She could just say, we're all like sisters. Perfect. And it would have been dropped like that. She would have been like, what do you mean like sisters? No, people aren't going to do that in this day and age. There's too many different kinds of crazy concoctions of families. And if somebody said that to me, I'd be like, that's beautiful. Glad you're here to support. All right. I have in capital letters here written, holy cold sores. Was this our first appearance, or have we had one in an episode before this? I have to go back to all my other notes and see. I feel like they've made an appearance before this, but they're rearing their ugly heads here in this episode. And my final question, when I kept interrupting so rudely, for those of you who are listening and like don't have the visual, so you're not following along, and then you hear another voice going, what? Apologize. Everyone was looking at different flower options, and Mary had picked out a big floral swatch that hangs over your shoulder and drapes down your back. And it looks like it goes if you're wearing a strapless or maybe a one shoulder thing, but I doubt they're not going to wear a strapless or a one shoulder thing. So it would go over her dress. Did she end up wearing that? I guess we'll see in a couple episodes. I don't remember that at all. Let me take a look at the chat before I move on here. Sam, hi Sam. Sam says, I think Robin was being a classic narcissist with that comment. Make them feel special, but totally disregard them. Yeah, that is very good. Mary tried on some matronly dresses. Yes. I mean, and poop brown, not the best color for a wedding. I mean, I wear a lot of brown. Brown is, it's just sort of my color palette. I look good in earth tone colors. Kind of have an olive green going here today. Browns, sort of my jam. Occasionally I'll go with blues. Reds, no good. No good. I don't know anything about colors. All I know is red does not look good on me. Other than red, I can pull off just about anything, but I feel most comfortable in browns and hunter green and olive green and tans and that kind of stuff. So I don't want to diss brown. However, in fact, the color brown that they had in their dresses, I have a dress. I don't know if I still have it. I had a dress exactly that color. It's a spaghetti strap and it's like fitted and then it flares out. It's kind of like a 50s dress where it's kind of fitted, but it is not spaghetti strap. It's not spaghetti strap. There's like wide straps, like 3-inch wide, like say tank top, but kind of diminishes the dress. But and then it flares out kind of like in a 50s. It's really nice quality too. I don't wear very often because with every year that goes by since I bought it, my arms are hanging more and more. I may not have it anymore. I may have decided, yeah, that's we go with sleeves now. All right. Let's see. Vixen says, and then later on, she dials it back and says, no, I wasn't lying. I was trying to keep a secret. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a good episode, I'm telling you. It wasn't an appealing color. Yup. Robin good at manipulation. I thought her reaction to the ring was phony too. Agree. Yes. Kathy called it poop brown too. Look, we're on the same wavelength, Kathy. It's the best way to describe it. It's, yeah. It was not good for a wedding. Not good. A scroll said the OG3 looked like Coyote Pass. They were a representation. It was foreshadowing of the pond that was to come in future years. Little did they know. Oh, yes, yes, yes. My zoo for you. Robin is a snarky thing. Indeed, she is. Yes, she is. Okay. Okay. I just flip back here a little bit. I don't know, Carol. It's a good question. Did they wear brown because her last name is Brown? Did she think she was being clever, Robin, when she picked out brown for them? I don't know. Because, like, that wasn't like the color of her wedding. She likes purple. I don't know. Oh, but she likes purple, so she's not going to put the other wives in purple because that's her favorite color. Okay. Hello, Jen. Hello, Liberty Lisa. Does anyone else notice how the wives go way out of their way to convince us that they're not oppressed? Yes, for many seasons, right? How many times do they have to tell us? In how many different ways? Yeah. And now they say they realize that none of it was true. I mean, maybe they all were brainwashed all along. So again, never been brainwashed myself, so I can't disregard it. Haven't been there. Oh, the dead bugs. Yeah, where's the dead bugs? Well, she does kick dogs. Yeah. And Sam says, don't trust anyone who kicks dogs. Absolutely. Absolutely. And they were expensive. Yeah, they were like crazy expensive. Hundreds of dollars for those dead butterflies. Robin really, really wants to be inclusive. Lisa. Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to keep going here. Moving on. Catch up here. Okay. Oh, hello, Vicky in Australia. Glad you're watching. A lot of Australians that watch the show, or at least this channel. Darlin. I've never heard the name Darlin before in my life. That's a pretty name. It's almost like a combination of like Darlene and Lynn. Darlin. I wonder, is that like a family name? You have to let me know now. I'm curious. I've never heard it before. I like that. Darlin McIntosh. Or maybe McIntosh. Is that Irish? Anyway, I'm wondering where all the money went when Cody cleaned out and closed the bank account. That's a very good question. And hopefully, during the trial, a forensic accountant will come out with that. Somebody I saw somewhere, and I didn't get a chance to see the whole. I think, was it a TikTok that popped up? And that wouldn't have been TikTok because I don't follow TikTok. But like a YouTube short or something, because I have to pass the shorts to get to the videos now. Oof, they're so evil. Sometimes I'll like see something go, oh, and I saw that there was a title on it that said and it was Christine with her book, and it said, oh yes, I really am dishing the dirt, or something like that. I'm like, oh, is she watching my channel? I've been totally calling her out saying there's no way this book can be interesting. I mean, I'm buying it, and I encourage all of you to buy it too. I mean, any penny we can give back to Christine that Cody has taken from her just makes me happy. Really does. I mean, I'm sure Christine has way more money than I do. I am still more than happy to buy that book, and whatever profits come of it that goes to her brings me joy, absolute joy, because it all just accumulates, and then Cody finds out how much she gets from it, and then he just starts reeling. He starts going crazy. Starts spinning around, starts getting all red, starts sweating, starts talking really fast, starts making poor choices. And hopefully the cameras aren't far away. He'll hate it. He'll hate every minute of it. Like, money makes the world go around, according to Cody. Samantha, we are doing a book club. we're going to work on it between now and September and what that's going to look like. I don't want to be disrespectful to Christine. I also want Christine to get her money. So I feel like this Tuesday night live, well, shoot. I mean, I think she's going to be revealing it right when the season starts, which sucks. So we'll probably have to have a different night, because we'll probably have the Tuesday night will be our let's discuss the previous episode. So maybe Wednesday night we'll do the book club possibly. And we'll discuss it. So I am going to talk to you all about it and tell you about everything that is in the chapter, and we'll go chapter by chapter through it. But I think I will read it on the SOX exclusive channel because it's not getting streamed out everywhere. And I feel like we'll go under the radar that way. I don't know. Somebody out there in the YouTube universe will probably report us, but as long as we can, we'll go through. And I won't just straight up read it. We'll do it like we did the Sister Wives book. I mean, I think we got away with this one because it was so freaking old. It had been out for years and years and years. People were giving them away. This was an old library copy. They got pulled off the shelf and sold to me for a song. I mean, probably $5. I don't know, because I paid $10 for it, and that included the shipping. So, and the tax. Yeah. So I don't think they cared. I don't think anyone was monitoring that closely. But we'll do it like I did that, where I read just about like a paragraph and then we talk about it, and then we talk in the chat back and forth, and we share ideas, and I give my opinion, and then we go and I read a little bit more, and then I give my opinion, and then we talk back and forth in the chat. So there's a lot of commentary because according to YouTube, any of this stuff is supposed to be able to be shown and read as long as it's supported by commentary. But they pick and choose their interpretation of that. That's really what it comes down to. It's one of the biggest complaints of creators on YouTube, the ambiguity of their copyright guidelines. I shouldn't even say laws, they're not laws, but yeah. So that's what I think we're going to do. And then we'll see how long I can get away with it on the exclusive level. And there's not that many of us there. There's like just under 50 of us in that little group. So I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Yeah, that's my thoughts. But I have between now and September to think through it even more and see if there's anything else that comes to my mind. All right. All right. Let's see. Notes to self is here. Love you, Melanie, with all my heart. Watch or listen to your stuff all the time. Glad you're here. And I know a lot of these sister friends here watch your show too, because I see them in the chat on your show too, which is awesome. Yay! I'm so excited. Now I just want to sit here and talk to Melanie all night long. Oh, goodness. All right. So many questions for Melanie. All right. I will keep it moving. I apologize. We are at the, is this the cake tasting? Is this where Cody gets up and does this? There's so much about this cake tasting that I don't like. I don't like that fake little act thing he does. I don't like how the wives pretend like it's funny. I don't like how Robin actually seems to think it's funny. So I feel like it's almost like he and Robin have this thing going on, like he's just dancing and pretending for her. Almost like this may have happened at another time in private. And so they have a funny little thing going on. And the other wives are laughing like, ha, he's so funny. He's such a funny guy. It's not funny. It's inappropriate. And this is a establishment, a business, and they're trying to get things done. And he's acting a fool. He's acting like a child. So not funny. And then how he so blatantly makes it clear which flavor of cake he likes. Knowing that Robin is going to choose the exact same flavor. You know what I'm going to look closely for though this time? What I don't remember when I first watched it is, does she give any opinion at all as she's tasting the other ones that she might like some other ones besides the one that he likes? What was the one that he liked? Was it well, we'll see. I think it was vanilla or almond or something like that. All right, here we go. Let's go. Whoops, let's put on the sound. Even better.
There we knew he would have a pretty strong opinion about it. And it was his wedding cake, so he came. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
My name is Olivia. I'm the cake decorator here. I've just got some samples that we'll cut up for you guys. This is white cake with almond filling and almond buttercream.
This is good.
I like it.
I don't like it.
You don't like that one?
It's too much almond for me.
No, this one's what, right? Raspberry?
That one is strawberry filling.
Oh, strawberry?
I like that one too.
That's yummy. See.
The Death by
Okay, so
Chocolate.
the next
I
time,
just.
we're dying for
please.
chocolate,
Yes,
buy
you
this
can have
every
all-
day, or you have to get
What a
it.
sweet
All
little
my
wife you are.
chocolate.
We have baby cake.
Don't touch my chocolate.
Exactly like that.
Go,
I don't know
Christine.
what they thought of us there.
I don't even care. We were having a blast and that's what I wanted.
I don't think that we're sitting there announcing polygamist, but I mean,
Unless we all decide to kiss him simultaneously.
right. That might be kind of
so
obvious.
funny.
Everybody can vote for the top 2 favorite cakes.
You have to help us. We're gonna do it with our eyes closed.
So
I need to tally this up.
We'll just raise our hands.
Is everybody's eyes closed?
You are. That's just nasty.
I was dancing. I just saw Sugar and me dancing and I just got. Anyway.
Wow.
The carrot with cream cheese frosting.
The lady working there is like, okay, can we get on with this?
The white cake with strawberry filling.
You can hear him going,
Let's
two.
say that's the deal.
Okay, and the white cake with almond filling.
If I had a third vote, I'd vote for that.
If I had a last vote, I wouldn't vote for that one.
That's all of them. The strawberry with white cake. If you get to count 2 votes. That one got the most if you hit 2.
You're kidding me. Wow.
The voting went very well. It went exactly how I wanted it to go, and I got the cake I wanted for my wedding reception.
What do you mean I'm a sucker? I voted for it.
That's because Cody voted for it. That's what she said.
Oh crap, I didn't even know. I had my eyes closed. That's why we had our eyes closed.
He said strawberry. I wrote it down.
Please pick my vote, Robin. Please pick my vote. And so what does she do? She picks his vote.
It's not always us against him. It's just a family dynamic of 5 people I had to count.
Very much a democracy.
Yeah, there we go. That's the word. It's a democracy.
The reception is a few weeks away. We're still kind of looking for a place to have the reception. So that's next to figure out.
It's a few weeks away, and you haven't picked a
So
place?
pretty.
How many
I
people?
think this is all for TV.
200-ish.
Okay.
Okay, you have to know, I hate receptions. I don't know. They're just horrible and stiff
Yeah.
and boring. You sit at this table, they give you a little food, you go home. I hate that. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I've been sort of nervous about this whole thing because I know Janelle.
So you normally don't like receptions? No.
You like this.
Yes, I was dreading the traditional, so this is good. I would come and sit here because I'm not
We know something to know likes. She was happy about it. She got excited, and I was like, "This is the place." Yes.
This is so pretty.
My wedding reception was totally different. I did not believe that a plural wife going into a family should have a big reception. I thought she should have a small family dinner. That was it.
You were easy to win over.
I know. I don't know why. This is really unusual.
This is because she's like,
Janelle
I
looks
was like, do we really have
beautiful
to
in
have
this
a
episode.
reception? I didn't really have a reception. I mean, I really didn't. When I chose to marry into a plural family, my friends and family were very shocked. So I did not have enough people probably to even invite to a reception that would have come. So I didn't really have one.
So we all kind of lived vicariously through Robin's.
oh my gosh, well, you told Aunt right here. All four of us.
I want to see you hold it.
All four of us at the same time. Hold him.
You have to join us. Come on, Janelle.
Janelle's not going to.
You're in the most unique group of people. You have no idea. I have no idea.
Take you over here.
So after we looked at the reception gardens, she took us inside to show us the menu options for the reception.
Can you share it too, or do you want me to get one for everyone?
We share. I used to share a lot.
You
You have no idea how much we share.
You know, I have to admit, we do play with people a little bit when we meet them, because a lot of times we get so much judgment that it's kind of fun once in a while to just turn the tables and be a little goofy with them.
We want shrimp.
No. Did she already know by that time? I thought we'd sort of, we didn't.
She did know.
Say, no, we
No,
said
she knew at the very
because when
beginning.
we were walking in the gardens, he's like, this is really great. You guys are being so open. This is really going to be a fun reception. I
She
mean,
knew.
I'm just sitting here having a great time. I can't even keep up with the conversation.
in our area, more people might think, oh, wow, but
I've never thought that.
really?
I've never been nervous about it. Huh?
Yeah, he could just be our gay friend for all they know.
True. He could be.
She's getting married.
Yay! That's bad.
Are you serious?
Work it. Work it.
I got a bomb. Yeah, I got a bomb I'm dropping today. Yeah, you'll love this one.
Oh, God. The arrogance of this man is just so next level. He really thinks he's all that. I mean, that's what makes it so disgusting and creepy and so great at the same time. Like, it makes such great TV because you just can't even believe it's real, but it's real. Oh, okay. Gosh. So they didn't have the camera on Robin much at all. They had it on Cody. Cody originally said he liked the almond one. The whole time, though, on that one, you could see the side of her face. She was just staring at him as he was eating it to see what he liked. And then the camera wasn't on him anymore. And when he ate the strawberry, he goes, oh, I really like that one. Yeah, that one is good. And so then during the voting, he's talking. Two. She's like, I didn't peek. Well, first of all, he came out and told everyone which ones he liked. He said he liked the strawberry. And he may have even said that he liked it even more. They may have edited out more of him talking about how much he liked the strawberry. There's no secret about the fact he liked the strawberry and the almond. And the fact that he went two is I mean, and for her to say, bull crap, are they allowed to talk like that? I don't think she is. I don't think so. But she's a little feisty in this episode, right? She was calling out Mary. She's calling out Christine. Who did she say bull crap to? Christine. That was Christine. Christine was the one that said you chose it because of Mary. Or maybe Mary is even the one that initiated it. I don't even remember. There's a lot of talking going on at that point. A lot of finger pointing. So interesting. Yeah. And then that whole venue thing, obviously, if they're having 200 people coming, it is not just a few weeks away, and they're very casually just walking around trying to look for a place and decide which one they like. So there's lies. You don't wait until a couple weeks before a wedding and invite and still look for a venue for 200 people. So they had it picked out already, and they just did that for the camera. Or it was a few months away. That's a possibility too. And just to make it sound more exciting for the camera, they said it's a few weeks away. So one of those two happened, but there's no way the wedding was a few weeks away for 200 people. And they were very casually saying, we need to still pick out a venue and a cake. And yeah, you can't even get a cake a few weeks ahead of time for 200 people. They're pretty backed up. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see here. Let me take a look at the chat. There was a joke at Cody's expense. Did I make it? I don't know. I try to keep my opinions to myself. It was probably in the chat. Baldy Lock so smug sitting there. Yeah. He really thinks his shit don't stink. He really does. You can just, he's just so pompous. And it's so unnecessary. His personality, there's nothing. You know what? Objectively, his face is probably okay looking. Like, he seems so creepy, gross. And I never liked him from the get-go when I first started watching the show, because obviously now it's revolting to me because of who he is and what we've seen over the past 14 years. But even 14 years ago when I started watching this, I thought, all right, I guess. Because I'm like, well, he looks like he put his finger in the light socket and his hair just went and so it was kind of that clownish, tent-like thing that I just threw me off a little bit. Like, it was kind of costumey. And then his personality, to me, felt very over the top. And you know what's interesting? He doesn't act like that at all now. Now, I understand we all grow up, and this is, 15 years later. But still, the vast difference between his personality back then and his personality now is clear. That there is acting going on, which is what I felt from the get-go, which is also why he seemed inauthentic, which made him unlikable to me, because how do you like somebody who you don't know? You don't know who he is, because it felt like he was always acting and putting on this, I'm so goofy and funny. Like, if you have to say you're funny, and if you have to overact like that, then you're not funny. Lynn says they don't have 200 friends. Oh, funny, Lynn. Absolutely correct. He guided the entire thing. Robin already getting her way. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he told Robin ahead of time. FYI, when we go into this, if it ends up being a voting thing, which it probably will, because we'll do that for the camera. Here are the flavors that I really like. I don't like chocolate, so nothing with chocolate. I'm never going to vote for. I love fruits, so if there's a fruit one, that'll probably be my favorite. But I'll be sure to make it clear which ones I like. I'm sure that he went over that with her so they could be on the same page and he could get her vote. And of course, the lady kept saying too, twice she said, well, if he gets 2 votes, then the strawberry wins. So I guess it was a tie, huh? I wonder what it was a tie with. If he gets 2 votes. I mean, in the end, it's fine that if he gets 2 votes, because really the bride is the one that should get 2 votes. And the bride's going to pick whatever he wants because it's Robin. I'm surprised they went with just 1 cake flavor, though. 200 people. We could have 2 different flavors. Each tier a different flavor. Yeah. Hello, Raven. Good to see you. Let's see. A couple more people, and then I will get back to the show. No one wants to get in his beer and Skittles. Kathy. He always has to be the center of attention. He does. And isn't it shocking that he admitted that this year? It took 15 years, but he finally admitted that he needs to be the center of attention. And I need to have, I just found out after everybody left, all the kids and all the wives, that I need a lot of attention. Good luck with that, Robin. He's all yours. You win. I don't think this is what she wanted, but this is what she got based on the way she played her cards. So you win. We'll see how it goes. It's it's with her. So Robin has the money. The lies, you know. She is something else. And now I just want her to have the answer to where the money went. Kathy, you and me both. From your lips to God's ears to his hand striking down and making things happen on earth. I mean, can we please just get to the truth of it all? That's what I want. I just want the truth of it all. Gosh. Oh, what I would do. TLC, y'all, so dumb. You could put this on pay-per-view. You could make this every single night of the week and drag it out forever if you hired yourself a forensic accountant that would go in there on behalf of one of the wives and that you would follow the forensic accountant. It could be its own show. What could we name it, people? Something about forensic accounting with the OG3, sticking it to Cody and Robin. These are just like ideas I'm throwing out there. We can come out with a clever title. It could be its own show where they have a forensic accountant and then all the information that they gather and get is given then to the OG3 and then they can use it in their court case. Would that not be the best television in the world? Gosh, I love it when justice is served. I just do. I always want everything just to be fair. Yes, his face has changed dramatically. Like he's possessed now. Yeah. Sometimes he does look like it, doesn't he, Sam? Haven't I said that a couple times where he like full on frightens me? Where I'm like, I don't know what's taking over you right now, but if I were in the same room, I'd leave because it's full on scary that he doesn't even seem like he's in control of his own body. He does seem possessed at times in the way that he speaks about his ex-wives and his children, quite frankly. It's really sad. Speaking of possessed, Mama Squirrel. Oh, goodness. I don't even think they have 500 admirers, nor less 500 friends. It did not look like there were 500 people at that wedding, unless a lot of them just didn't want to be on camera. But, like, who cares? Why would you not? I mean, if you're willing to be a friend of theirs, why would you care if you were on camera every now and then? Well, then again, some of the kids, but that's different because the kids were forced to be on camera for many years. So, all right. Okay. Oh, good to see you too, Raven. Yes, I am still sporting my St. Patty's Day theme. I even have a green shirt still on because I have to get my nails redone this week and I haven't gotten them done yet. So I have to still find things to match them. All right. That would have been funny. Chocolate cake with that, with some X-Lax in it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. She won the booby prize. She did. She did. The money was spent on dolls. Wouldn't it be interesting if she had to like turn in all the dolls? If they used the Etsy account as proof of, and then she had to prove where they all went. And if she just gave them away, then she would just have to pay for those. Oh, if you gave it away, then you just owe us the money. Find it from somewhere else. Oh, wait, I found them. in this other storage shed I forgot about. Her dolls cost more than my car. I'm sure they cost more than mine too. I forgot how much they. What was it? 60 grand or something? Yeah, they cost more than my car too, for sure. I know, right, Sam? It would be so good. Ooh, I love finances. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best part of the show when they talk money. Right? I pay for it. Put it on its own channel. What? One of the dolls cost 75 grand? I thought her doll collection was like 60 grand. One of the dolls was 75 grand? See, I can't even relate. Just in a whole nother world. Okay. Oh, Family Fun Divided. That's a good name. 100%. You're 80% CMOS, 100% CMOS. 80% CMOS, Family Fun Divided. That would be a good title. See, we're helping out TLC right here. I mean, the amount of ideas I've given them, I mean, bank. They could be making bank on all the freebie ideas I give them. Honestly. They clearly don't watch my channel. Clearly. I like that name. Okay. I'm scrolling past. So if I miss some of them, like Red Wedding, yes, Donna Miller. Game of Thrones fan, huh? Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was so good until the final season. A title idea. The Books of Sort of. I make a coding every morning. Money should be multiplied, not divided. There you go. Rector Laura. Money should be multiplied, not divided. Yes. Yes, I've written that one down too. Yes, I think that's a winner. His own words. I mean, because clearly he never loved them. So he never meant love. He just used the word love in place of what he really loves. And he has come out and said the only fear he has in life is poverty. So the thing he cares most about in life is money. Money should be multiplied, not divided. There you go. Yes. The Lone Wolf, the Books of Sword of Mormons. These are so good. We got to get back to the show. Y'all, you're so funny. I mean, someday we have to have just a full-on get-together somewhere. I don't know where, because we're actually coming from all around the world. It's an impossibility. Oh, goodness. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I am moving ahead. We are moving on. We are at the dress shop. Oh, well, I might just keep going.
Is go to the bridal shop and check out dresses and see if we can find what will work for all of us.
And I'm still talking like this in this episode, so let's keep track of how many seasons it is before I start to talk like a grown-up. Okay.
And we're looking for dresses for these three as well. Oh, perfect. Bridesmaids. Do you have not bridesmaids, just special guests.
Special guests.
We don't want them bridesmaids.
They got upgraded from advisors.
Somewhere fashionably.
Special guests.
Should I go straight?
I actually think it's calmed down a great deal as we get closer. I mean, there is the stress.
True.
And that's different than the upset. So I know that I'm more sane since Robin got here and things have balanced.
Christine, you look cute. Cute isn't what I was going for.
Mary's in a neon green dress.
But the top's done.
Black dress, brown dress. Ooh, Christine in ugly brown dress. Is that the one she ended up with?
No, that's bad. Are you serious? I don't like to talk about it.
I mean, the color is the problem.
This is fun, I have to say.
My goal in my head
Yeah, she
is
is.
that everybody's happy there. I've been working in that direction this whole time. I feel like I've been trying anyway. I mean, that's my job to make sure that is a beautiful night.
I want to have like a lower laced line.
You want to
So-
be comfortable, and that's what's important.
Yes, I do, because it's going to be all night. It's really important. I'm not going to have a dress that I can't stand. That's the
No,
worst.
because if you're gonna sit there in the garden and have a good time, I want you to
Yeah.
be comfortable.
Yeah.
There's been a lot leading up to Cody and Robin getting married. And once the wedding is done, we can move on and start figuring out what our new normal is as a big whole again.
I was walking around looking at wedding dresses, and it was just kind of like all of a sudden it hit me. Oh my gosh, I'm finally getting married and I'm joining this family. So it was this kind of quiet moment for me of finally we're here.
I'm just getting married.
The whole experience has been like this roller coaster ride.
You've been
And
married.
It's very exciting and it's really scary. And in the very end, you're finally, you stop with the roller coaster and you're going, oh gosh, wow.
See, I think it's so classic. I love the train elements so too. It is great. I love it.
I think that one's absolutely beautiful.
It is. I really like it.
It took a while after I got married for everything to calm down.
Yes, work it.
And it's going to take a while again for everything to calm down. It's
It
not
never
gonna be
will.
like it was before.
No.
And I liked it. And it's not going to be like that again. And I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't know.
Something, are you? Okay.
I like that. That's my face.
I didn't feel it was necessary for you guys to know that.
I mean, this
Oh, I can't believe she said those words. That's coming up. I'm sorry I spoke over them again. Sometimes I just can't control myself when I hear this show. Gosh, it's been a long time since we've seen these episodes. But I do love how the wives have been bumped up. Yep, they got bumped up from the back of the plane to they're in the emergency row now. They haven't gotten to business class yet, but they are now special guests. So they are no longer just advisors. They're special guests at the wedding. Still not family or even close to it. Not even friends. So that's why we haven't gotten even close to the front of the plane. But emergency row, special guests. There's where we are. The woman has issues. And she just doesn't know how to be kind to others. She can't see life outside the filter of herself. And neither can Cody. They really are two of the same people, which is a very narcissistic classic trait, I suppose, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, look here. Becky says, this is a lesson in how a narcissist thinks of others. I mean, we get each other. I mean, and obviously we get each other because it's fact, right? This is how they act. It's all about Robin. It's all about how Robin needs to take this man away from all of his wives because she has chosen to have them pay to move her and her kids up and live in a house by them before she gets married for a year. That's her sacrifice. So she deserves his time. Yeah. I mean, doesn't that make sense? She's truly the victim in all of this. Truly. Erica thinks that Robin lied about everything just to make money on the show. Could be. It could be in the back of her mind. I mean, we know she cares a lot about money. And we know that she'll do anything to keep the show going. Like, she put Mary in a bad situation for a very, very long time to keep the show going. She started seeing the other wives go. She was hanging on for dear life to keep Mary. I mean, sort of. I guess she, just like Cody, felt like they had Mary completely wrapped around their little finger and that she just would never go. And I get it, because Mary really looked like a pushover for all those years. They watched her be treated miserably. Robin and Cody had no secrets. She knew about the tryst even before they got married. They told each other everything. So for her to act like she had no idea that Cody was being so horrible to Mary, and it was aired on television, so she had to pretend like she's never watched any of the episodes, which we also know is not true. We watched her watch the first and the final one last year, so we know for a fact she saw those two. I mean, she tries to write a story until she gets caught in it and steps in it, and she just gets herself all caught up in it. So yeah, she tried to, I think she truly thought, well, if there's no sister wives, there's no sister wives. Get it? If there are no sister wives in real life, there is no sister wives TLC television show. Therefore, there goes the money, and maybe they'll follow the wives, and maybe they'll follow me too, but I don't know. Poor Mary. In some ways, poor Cody, but I don't want to go there. Because he's worse than she is. I don't know, depending on the day. Robin probably has a secret prenup spelling out the terms of what she expects. A nanny, her own home, to stay home, access to all the bank accounts, Cody to tuck her kids in every night, take her kids to school, right, and make them breakfast. That's true. The nanny's not there early enough to make them breakfast, so he makes them breakfast and takes them to school while she's still in bed. And then the nanny gets there. She probably cleans up the dishes after breakfast and starts from there and stays until she's finished cooking them all dinner and cleans up. Oh, goodness. Clearly, Alice didn't teach Robin to make her first husband her best customer. Well, really, such a good point, DJ. Such a good point. It must be a lesson that she picked up later in life. Alice must have, well, I don't know. Alice would have known that earlier on. Maybe she's a slow learner. If Cody had cooperated, Mary would still be with them. True. Yeah, that's a really good question. When was Robin not the victim in any situation? I mean, because she can make everything about it. You know what? That's a good list that I can start making. Let me get a sheet of paper out. Oh, we've already been through 6 episodes, so start throwing them out. Robin is a victim in terms of at the beginning of this episode, it was she gets 1 out of every 4 nights before marriage. Now, again, assuming, I mean, it really makes her look bad. They don't address if she spends the night. It seems like they would go out of their way to say, but then he goes to the next house that he's supposed to, for the rotation of the next day. Like, how come nobody ever addressed that? And TLC never asked it. So TLC has the right to ask that question. I mean, they have the right to not answer it. They don't have to say, did he sleep with her in the same bed or whatever? I mean, we would know, but just did he stay in that house without a chaperone, without an older kid sleeping next to him? Because you're not going to say her kids are chaperones. They're children. They were young children. Even the other kids would be asleep, so I don't trust that either. But still, like, at least there would be a little bit of the appearance of keeping impropriety out of the way. Okay, so 1 out of 4 nights before marriage, because I'd have to go back and list. I mean, she listed like 5 reasons, but basically she took her kids out of school. She traveled so far. She moved again. Do you know when kids go to college, how many times a year you move? You know how many times you move your kids in and out, packing up a car, hauling it, trips back and forth, things you forgot next weekend, bringing more things. And then the next thing you know, 2 months later, it's a break and they're back for 3 weeks. So you're packing it all up again, bringing them all back. And you do it for 4 years. And that's if you only have 1 kid. And over and over again. She has no idea. She had moved 3 times in her life. Whatevs. All right. So that's how she was a victim there. Okay. And, okay. Just start listing them in the chat, and I'll go back and write them all out. And we can go all the way back in the last 5 episodes too. Because I remember saying in episode 1, going, wow, I didn't realize episode 1, she was a victim right off the top. Wait, what was the one? I didn't know it was going to hurt me too. It was about her, how hurt Christine was. I didn't know it was how much it was going to hurt me too. I can't remember. For her, like, coming into the making an upheaval of the family, coming in and disrupting what had been for 13 years, 15. It was, everything's around 15. I feel like it was 15 years pre-Robin, and now it's been about 15 years post-Robin. But Mary's been married for 33 years, so there's a couple more years on somewhere in there, but roughly that's it. So yeah, she was hurt too when she came in the family. I can't remember why, if it was like seeing the other women hurt, or if it was just because her life was different. I don't know. All right, so go ahead, start listing those. I'm going to get the show going here again for you all. I can always go back and take a look at the chat and start writing things down after the show is over. Okay, here we go. Trying on more dresses.
Every girl wants the perfect dress for their wedding, so, and I was waiting for that special moment when it was like, this is the one. And although each dress was gorgeous and fun, it just wasn't quite what I wanted. So I didn't choose anything, but yeah, it's a secret now. I know what dress I want, and I have
I know. I keep asking you, which one did you choose? And she's like, it's a secret. You'll see.
All right. I like it. Yeah. I like the whole thing.
Oh, I got a bomb. Yeah, I got a bomb I'm dropping today. Yeah, wow. You'll love this one.
Oh, let's do it now.
I picked the dress.
Did you really?
I picked the dress. And we went to Lisa's bridal, and Robin and I went and looked at dresses, and she picked one out, and I was like, holy cow, it's like I'd seen it in my dreams,
Thanks. That's just nice to do.
I think it's important. I don't think that it's fair that I not be involved in it.
Oh,
why does the groom ever
make it worse
with the wedding dress? Like you cared what I wore at all on our wedding. I mean, that wasn't even, you didn't even care. It's just not cool.
Kind of a slap in the face.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't really emotionally
smug
involved
smile.
with any of the dresses, but it's just weird. Can I be done, please?
She's still smiling. Even as Christine's getting up, she's still.
Do this way.
I need
it's not very.
I need a couple of minutes, please.
Take some time.
Cody reprimanding her, honestly. He's such a pig. So wrong. Look at him. Oh, Christine. All right, by the way, let me pause here. It says later, and they're all coming back in the same clothes. This is 3 days later. McKelty was saying, was it McKelty's Patreon or was Christine saying it in an interview? I can't remember. I think it was McKelty's Patreon. I can't remember now. No, it might have been an interview with Christine. It may have been an interview with Christine that I saw. It took 3 days for her to calm down and she wasn't going to come back at all. Like that was it for the day. They were done taping. She was so hurt by that. I mean, she's been hurt by all of this, but then for him to act like he did and as smug as he was, and then to dismiss her as well, knowing how little he valued her wedding, his own words in the book. And then for him to dismiss her as he's talking about how wonderful and how important it is and how it wouldn't be fair if he didn't get to be a part of picking out Robin's dress. And then on top of it, knowing that Robin is full on lying and the smug smile on her face throughout this entire scene. Oh, she has a different look now. Trust me. 3 days later, when she comes back, she has a different look now. She's not smiling like she was before, but she's like before now. And she'll get defensive. Yeah, she'll get defensive. But yeah, so they're in the same clothes because they put the same clothes on to make it look like they just came back. But no, 3 days. 3 days it took her to cool down. And I don't blame her. Give her credit for coming back in 3 days. Might have taken me 3 weeks. All right, let's keep going. I apologize. I just needed to share that with you because it says later on the screen. I'm like, it's later, quite a bit later. It's 72 hours later. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I felt like I felt betrayed because it was like Robin was all very quiet about what her dress looked like. And then all of a sudden it was like this thing that we had all done together, like the women. And then here's
see how
Cody
much
saying,
more
oh, wow,
bold
it wasn't really
Janelle is?
for real. Like it took me back, obviously. It was really quite funny because you were so excited. You're like, I have something to tell you, and it's going to be so exciting.
It wasn't funny. You look like an idiot. Sorry.
It wasn't funny to me either. It was actually something that I had to ask him, not to share with anybody for the sake of.
I asked him to lie.
For protecting both experiences. I didn't feel it was necessary for you guys to know that.
I actually
feel it was
I just want
necessary.
to say I'm sorry because I got excited about something and it was just stupid. I mean, this is just one of those times where you just do the wrong thing.
I can just put it in a nutshell.
Somebody
Every
coached him on
woman
that.
is insane. Every man is in fact an idiot.
No.
At times,
Not
a
funny.
guy can
Don't
be
laugh.
a different kind of an idiot, but also what
experience.
makes our dynamic
Drink.
more insane is that in one moment, Cody can be a different kind of an idiot to each one of us.
This has been sort of painful. I mean, to sit here and I'm like feeling almost numb.
Oh, be the
I guess I
victim.
could be less of a chump and more of a man.
You can step it up.
Oh,
You've
that's a
chosen
good line.
us. We've chosen you. We expect more. You do have what it takes, and that's why we chose you.
Mm.
And I need you
Debatable.
to step it up because you can. Okay? And I will step it up too.
Oh, come on, Christine. There's nothing you need to step up. Stop.
Promise. I will step it up.
Oh, stop.
All right.
Stop throwing yourself on the
Please be
sword.
forgiving.
Please be forgiving.
Be patient.
Okay. It's a good time to make a request if anybody else has, because I am saying yes.
Take advantage of it, Christine. Take a vacation. Take a vacation so you don't have to use your food money. Unbelievable. And that's the episode. Boy, it's worse than I remember. Okay. Shanna Banana, thank you so much for the super sticker. That's sweet of you. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Drink to Cody being a first grade jerk. You know what? You can read that 2 ways. Being a first grade jerk and for being about a first grade level jerk. Yeah, why was it a secret from the sister wives? Because I needed to protect, it was necessary to protect the experience for both of us. So in order to protect the experience with Cody, it was important that you lie and not tell the other sister wives. That's how you protect it. In order to protect it, it had to have been something that was only about the 2 of you, that was a secret. That's what you had to protect. See, right from the get-go, you're not even married yet. And you are not behaving like a sister wife, not even like a friend. There's no reason for you to have to keep secrets from these women. You are claiming over and over and over again, I'm just trying to fit in. I'm just trying to get my kids to fit in. I just wish people would accept them. And this is how you lead. This is your first step into the family. You haven't even married him yet. And yet the family is paying for you and all your kids to eat, live, survive, housing, your own house. Yes, as all the other wives and children are all in one house. You all get your own house. All of that is happening. And you decide to keep secrets from them? That is not a way to ingratiate yourself into a friendship or a sisterhood with the other wives. Clueless. And zero apology. She is not remorseful at all. She's not apologetic at all. She's embarrassed that she got caught. That's about it. Cody, clearly coached, by whom I'm not sure, is saying all the things that Robin also should say. I almost feel like Cody gets a break at this more than Robin does, quite frankly. Because he's a dork and he's a doof and he is a guy. That doesn't mean that all guys are idiots and that they don't know better. I mean, he should have known better. But she keeps claiming she wants to be friends with these ladies. Any person who I am trying to become a friend with, I would never hold secrets against. Withhold information about. If I felt I had to hold information away from them, why would I want to be a friend of theirs? I mean, I want to be completely transparent with all of my friends. I mean, life is so much easier if you don't have to keep secrets. They must just be exhausted, Cody and Robin, at the end of the day. It's just their heads must be spinning because all day long you have to be on thinking about who you're talking to and what you've said to them. These couch interviews must exhaust them. Or not. Maybe if you're a narcissist and you live a life like this, maybe it fuels you. Maybe they get off on it. I don't know. It would exhaust me. I couldn't do it. I don't know. I don't have that kind of brain. My brain doesn't work that way. Praise Jesus. Why would Cody ever want to drop that bomb? I think he thinks it was going to make himself look even more important. Like this was a feather in his cap. I'm so valued in this family that Robin went with my opinion on which dress she should get, completely disregarding the fact that the other wives went with her trying to help her find a dress. Now, he said he went to Lisa's Bridal. Was that the name of the bridal place at the beginning? I think it was, because he specifically said Lisa's Bridal. I have to remember. They showed it. I didn't pay that close attention. I remember seeing the word bridal. Probably every bridal shop says bridal in the title. I think it was Lisa's Bridal. So it would have been the exact same place. And if it was the exact same place, she would have found that dress beforehand, which means he would have gone with her before the wives went. Oh, that's an even bigger deal. I thought she hadn't really decided yet. And so he took her because all of a sudden, one day she was getting ready to go. Yeah, remember? because she said in another interview, one day she was going to go dress shopping, and she was at the dress shop, and she got a phone call from Cody. Cody's like, what you doing? And she said, I'm looking at dresses. And he's like, oh, I'll come by. And that's how it happened. It wasn't planned. They didn't mean to go dress shopping. It just happened. So she's kind of trying on similar styles of dresses from the one she ended up picking. And quite frankly, I think the one she picked was the best one of them all. Looked kind of Jackie Kennedy to me, personally. I hate to say that, but simplicity of it, and that I thought it was very snug and close fitting for somebody of their faith. That surprised me that so many curves were displayed in it. But I guess Robin wears clothes like that anyway, doesn't she? So I guess that must not be part of the culture. I guess you can wear really tight fitted stuff as long as you just literally don't show a lot of skin. Notes to self. Did she leave? She in the chat? Melanie, help. Anyone else? Any info on the AUB? I'm uncertain on that one. All right. Evelyn, I'm glad you made it. Hello. DJ. Hey there. Thanks for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Christine uses her soft voice. Yeah, her and Robin are both using their soft voices right now. They both use this voice like this, where their tongue protrudes a little bit, so it makes it almost like a slight lisp, like a child when they speak. And they also elevate their tone, so it's a little bit higher. It's almost childlike when they talk. We need to pay attention to see when it goes away. They slip in and out of it because it's not their natural voice, but it's the voice that I guess they've been trained, because I think it probably comes with the kind of like keep sweet culture. But Robin doesn't really have it. I shouldn't say Robin. Mary doesn't really have it. Maybe just some are better at it than others. I don't know. Sarah feels bad for Christine. Yeah. They probably scrapped an episode of Say Yes to the Dress after Christine's response. They probably had it all in the can. They were filming that too to air. Forgot, Say Yes to the Dress is a TLC show, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Isn't that funny? That could be a big secret they still have, that they actually filmed it for Say Yes to the Dress. Crazy. Cody is a eunuch. Oh, I bet TLC is sitting on TLC. You know TLC has some amazing footage, because in an interview, Janelle said in the early years, they had complete control over what went in and didn't go in the show. And it was, I don't think they saw like a preview of the episodes and then got like editing privileges or anything like that. But I think as things were happening, they could turn to a producer and say, we don't want that on the show. And they would not put it on the show, which is what made me surprised that the fight with Peyton, when Mary yelled at Peyton, and who did he fight with? He was mad at, I think, Aurora or Brianna about something. But then was another boy involved too? Anyway, I do know that they didn't realize the cameras were still rolling at that time when Mary yelled at him. Now, it wasn't, I mean, she was just yelling at him. It wasn't that horrible. I mean, every parent's yelled at their kids at some point. It's happened. But I don't know why the police ended up arriving. We'll get to that episode eventually. We'll do a deep dive when we get there. I've forgotten about it. We don't know if it was ever filmed, Carly. They never said if it was really ever filmed. I actually think it wasn't ever filmed. I think the two of them snuck out. TLC didn't even know, especially if they did it ahead of time. And right now, in sitting here talking to you, sister friends, is the first time that I'm thinking that it may have happened before they went on this outing. I always thought she hadn't made a decision. She couldn't find it. She went out another day, decided to just start looking for dresses with Cody. But then their story was she was going out by herself and he was calling her and he happened to be out. So he stopped by and then he picked out the dress. But I thought it happened afterwards, but I'm thinking differently now because I didn't realize it was the same place. He came out on this episode and said it was Lisa's bridal. Of course, I have to go back and make sure it was Lisa's bridal at the beginning, but I'm sure it was since he specifically said the name of it. So if he's going to say the name, she would have found that dress. She would have found that dress because she tried on another one similar to it. Okay, I've already said that. They had to have done it ahead of time. Oh, that makes it so much worse though, right? That whole thing was a complete act. She knew what she was wearing the entire time she was trying all those on. Oh, that's so much worse. That's so much worse. That's so much worse. I never even thought of it in that way. I thought she was actually, like kind of trying, but just didn't find anything. And then did something that nobody would ever do in their culture. And that is invite Cody in. And the two of them secretly had a rendezvous to then go look for dresses. And maybe she didn't even really even try that hard when she was there, but clearly they would have pulled that dress. Yeah, she went ahead of time. Okay, I figured it out. I don't know if I figured it out. I've decided I figured it out. Oh, goodness. Yeah, these women have bad luck with dresses, don't they? Yes. Yes, the Duggars the same way. I think I remember hearing, too, that they learned how to speak that way. I want to say that it was Ginger Duggar shortly after she got married, when she was still sort of in that culture, but she was married and living down in Laredo, and she was still on the show, that it was starting to break away when they were doing a few of those episodes following them down there. And she was kind of talking about how they sort of learned the cadence of an appropriate, pleasing voice to a man. Apparently men appreciate baby talk. I don't know. I don't think my man does, but I'll try it out and let you know next week how it goes. He'll probably be like, what the heck? Something wrong? Are you feeling sick? Right. It's a submissive. Mary tried, but she just can't pull off the submissive. Mary does have a rougher, aggressive, louder voice just in general. So I could see how it would be harder for her to pull it off. I probably couldn't either because, a submissive voice wouldn't. My husband would be like, who are you? What have you done with my wife? Oh, Tracy Taylor. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Appreciate it. All right. Raven. It's like a train wreck and I can't stop. I know, right? Oh. Lies. Who goes shopping for a wedding dress by themselves? That's true. Right? Nobody does. You always take somebody with you. Because what if you find the one? And you're by yourself? No. You can't rely on the salespeople to tell you. They don't know you. They don't know your personality. They can't give you input. They're just going to advise on getting whichever one's the most expensive one you have in your hands. All right. Well, then Lynn said her daughter went by herself. She told her about it afterwards. So it happens. There you go. Did she get the most expensive one, Lynn? Let me know. If you watch this episode, they pan to Christine and Janelle, and you can see Janelle's eyes are watery. But she pivots and tries to spin it to make the moment seem less tense. She came into with a different attitude. Robin was no longer happy. Robin came back defensive and snarky, basically biting her tongue, though, which was smart. Because if she would have spoken anymore, it really would have gone bad. She had to like sit on her hands and bite her tongue while it all went down. Cody came in contrite and actually said repentant words and presented as sincere. I don't know how good of an actor the man is. We don't see tears out of him that often. He might be sad because he ruined it for Robin. See, you don't know the intention behind the tears. Definitely had tears, and it could be that Robin ripped them a new one when she got home because she said she told him not to say anything, and he did. And that really ruined it for her because now she was supposed to apologize, but she wasn't going to. So instead, he needed to go groveling on his knees and say it was all his fault and he was insensitive and take all the blame because he's ruining it for her. This is what she's telling him, of course. And he's very sad. He's very upset. And she probably withheld the cooch until he got it right and said that she would still have to decide how long his penance would be for doing her wrong. So he was probably groveling and sad because of her. I do not think that those were tears for Christine. I just can't see it in him. I've never seen him truly show a deep inner love and appreciation and sacrifice for Christine or Mary. I've seen him touch on fondness for Janelle. But then all the rest of the emotions are reserved for Robin. My husband would think I was possessed, Lone Wolf said. Yeah. I'm going to try it. I mean, I don't know if I can pull it off without laughing, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to like be really sweet and nice and then talk like this for a little bit too. It's going to be hard. It was Lisa's bridal. Thank you for checking, Liberty Lisa. You would know because your name's Lisa, so you probably noticed it right away. Okay. So there's no way around it. Oh my gosh. You learn something new every day. I did not know that happened beforehand. I really always thought it was after. Gosh, he gets worse. He gets worse every day. Every day. I know my husband hates it. My ex-sister-in-law spoke that way. Mind-numbing. Ethel said her husband would rush her to the ER. So good. My God. My wife's having a stroke. Her tongue must be swollen something. I don't know. Left side weakness. I don't know. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Call an ambulance. Get life flight. Life flight. Oh, that's funny. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Becky said, did anyone but me notice in the wedding episode that Robin always has her back arched backward, like her and Cody are rubbing pelvises? Maybe I have a dirty mind. No, she does. Like when they're together, like I don't know if it's, I mean, that's what it does come out in a dirty way. I don't know if it's her attempt of like not touching her breasts to him, like trying to make it look less intimate up here, but instead it pushes them together down here. So yes, it does not look, I mean, it's like the engagement photos on the car where she's completely leaning back into him and it's just their pelvises against each other, which is what Christine is going to address in the tell-all at the end of the episode, which I'm really looking forward to. Really looking forward to. Knowing Robin, she probably killed the butterflies herself. Oh, Ethel, I will. I'll have to find the right time to do it, though. And I have to find a time to do it where I'm not thinking about you guys. Like, I have to think of it as like almost like a acting experiment or something. Oh, sometime I'm really serious. I have to have a procedure done in a couple weeks. Like maybe that's like it'll be like a serious day where my husband's driving me. Maybe I'll do it in the car that time. So I'll be like, no, because then I want it to be, because it has to be like a potential turn on situation. So that won't work. So it has to be like some evening on a weekend or something where I'll just, or a weeknight. I don't know. I'll have to think through it. I'll have to figure it out. It's got to be the right time. Otherwise, it's really going to go off bad. Or I'm just going to bust out laughing. And so I'll ruin it. And I have to make it, I have to go completely through with it in order to see what his true reaction would be. Just trying to look like a high-class woman, but it didn't work. Didn't work. You're right. Ask follow-up questions. Yes, I hope so. I pray. You always think of us, you know, I'm doing one, I'm taking one for the team. I love you, sister friends. What can I say? You might have to follow through. Yeah, well, I'll take one for the team. All right. Yes, it does make me sick to my tummy. And then I have to figure out a way that, like, I'll have to think of the explanation afterwards, because if I get too much in the weeds of explaining it, thinking about Cody is going to completely make me feel like it'll be like I'll be a complete tease. Because if my husband's finally like, well, all right, if this is what we're doing today, okay, let's go. And I'll be like, no, I was just doing this thing. I'd be so like sick to my stomach thinking about Cody. I'd be like, I just can't, no. Yeah, I can't get curls out of my head. Don't forget to arch your back. Okay, people. What do we have here? I didn't change the banner. Let me change the banner. I apologize. I'm a banner loser, is what it comes down to. You know what I'm going to do? That's what I'm going to do. I am going to bring my phone in here, and I am going to halfway, well, who knows what halfway through, but it's about 9 o'clock. Okay. So like an hour in, this is our normal time. We're good today. It's usually 2 hours. About an hour in, I'm going to have my alarm go off. In fact, I'm going to set it so that at 9 o'clock every Tuesday, so even if it's not here, it'll be buzzing on my watch. There you go. I'm going to do that. I'm going to set it so 9 o'clock every Tuesday, my alarm goes off. So even if I don't have my phone, I'll be like, why is my alarm going off? Oh, right. Switch the ticker, or what they call banner here, but it's called tickers other places. Indie Girl, you missed so much. You have to go back and watch the whole thing. It was a good one. It was a good one. All right. Oh, you were number 8 in the like, Shayna. Very good. Shanna, my apologies. It took a weird turn and I'm here for it. Oh, the white rabbit. Whirly curls in the brain. Aggressive snakes often arch their backs before they attack. Oh, yeah, like a cobra. Got another name for her now. Cobra. Cobra. We got sacred cow. We've got She-Ra. Now we're going to have to get a cobra. She's a little bit of everything, isn't she? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's so funny. I got this little drawer thing because I have so many props I'm accumulating. I also have like my chapsticks and my pens and everything. But in order to get Cody and I have She-Ra and He-Man together. Look, he's bow-legged. To fit in the drawer. I didn't do that on purpose. I just stuck them both in there, and I thought I put them sideways to make them fit, but the drawer must have smashed them, and it made them bow-legged. It's precious. Perfect. Cobra cow. We have a sacred cobra cow. Oh, my goodness. 1 year from now, anyone that joins in is going to have no idea what we're talking about. We've got Sonny and Cher. We've got a sacred cobra cow. She-Ra and He-Man. We've got Puddle Monkey. Yes. A big picture. Oh, and a new one for you all. A doll. I don't know how we're going to fit in, but she's a porcelain doll. I found her. I'll have to think about it. $75,000 doll. Okay. Okay. Oh, and that pencil, absolutely. Got a pencil. I need a good looking pencil. Most of my pencils are mechanical, although I'm sure he's pretty mechanical. It's like a jackhammer. Not so exciting. So we'll just stick with it. The mechanical pencil. Pretty predictable. All right. Oh, a big dill pickle. Mm-hmm. That's one prop I don't have. Trolled out pencil in honor of Cody's hair. You know what? Someone, God bless them, had Cody and Robin Trolldow's a long time ago, right when my channel started, and I didn't have an address, and I didn't have my friend agree to send addresses there yet. And I need to go back through all my emails and find whoever that is and still apologize. And they might not even have it anymore, but they were going to send it. It was a long time ago. It was like at the beginning of the season. So I need to contact that person because I signed up. I finally got a P.O. box. And you know how crazy and busy my life is? Literally today, I got the email from the post office that they took the post office box back and they refunded my credit card. Which is good because I paid for a year. And I do believe that means it was 2 months went by and I still didn't get there to get the key to my safety deposit box. Jenny, get it together. I need to get it together. So now I'm going to make it a priority. And when I sign up again, I am going to go the next day. Here's the problem. I sign up, you have to fill out the form, then you have to print out the form, and my printer's out of ink. And then I bought ink for the printer, and I went to put the ink in the printer, and it exploded. And so I cleaned it all up and thought, it's still got to work. And I put it in there after I cleaned it all up, and the printer just kept saying either it's missing a printer ink or there's a problem with one of the inks. So I had to take it back out again and package it all up and do an Amazon return and then get back. And I haven't gone onto the HP website to just order one directly from HP because, I mean, it was like $69 for those inks. That was the cheap ones. I think it's like $90 some. It's a lot for ink. but I'll do it. So I just haven't gotten around to doing that. Anyway, it just held me up in the whole process before. So now I feel like I gotta go. I gotta get the ink, get it in there, so I'm all set. So when I go ahead and sign up, I can then right away go to my printer, print it out, and hightail it, get in my car, and go to the post office. I mean, do we live in the 1930s? Why are our post office boxes that we actually need a key, a manual key to open them up? Isn't that crazy? Shouldn't everything be digitalized? Or is it because I'm in the Midwest? You New Yorkers and Californians, I'm sure it's all just like beep, a barcode or a code you put in or something. No, I need to get the key. Okay. You don't have to hear all my problems. Okay. Oh, right. The pencil is unleaded. Yep, this is his pencil. We will make sure that all the lead is out. Here it goes. So this is an appropriate representation. There we go. Done. The wonky eraser. It's half there. All right. We're doing good. All right. Okay, option number 2. The Epson Echo Tank printer. Well, here's the situation. I have an HP printer that I had for 20 years. Worked great. Then I decided I'm going to get another printer that has Wi-Fi because my office is upstairs, but the printer was downstairs. And I had to keep going downstairs and then plug it in and then print something and then disconnect and take the laptop upstairs. So I went and at Costco bought myself an HP wireless printer. I only used it like 3 or 4 times. I don't know, maybe 10. I think the ink just dried up, although they come with like not full inks, like sample inks. I think it just dried up from not using it because I travel so much between visiting kids and then doing my other job away. Every time your laptop connects to any other Wi-Fi, wherever you take it, when you connect to Wi-Fi. So if I'm at another hotel and I connect to the Wi-Fi at the hotel, your IP address changes on your laptop. It's a safety measure. So now you have a different IP address. So now when I come home and I go to print something, it's not connected to my printer anymore because it's a different computer. It has a different IP address. So then I have to go through the whole process of setting up this laptop. And it became such a pain in the butt that it was just easier to go to the old printer and just take the cord and plug it in and hit print. It went so much quicker than doing the other thing. So I had the printer for these years, and now cheap me, who was not a cheap printer, has this printer that I've barely used it all, and I feel like I need to use it. So I'm praying that by buying this ink that it's going to work, and it's going to work well, and I'm going to figure out how to log things on quicker, and everything's going to go well. Or maybe even I have another like Chromebook I can connect to it where I can just log into that and then print from that or something. Like I'll figure something out. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Yeah. So that's just me being cheap, but I just remember thinking it wasn't a cheap printer, but that's okay because it's HP and they last for 20 years. And now it's going to have Wi-Fi. And I've been terribly disappointed ever since I got it. And it's been way too long. I don't even have a receipt anymore. I can go to local library. They have free printing there. But it's just not convenient from where I live. It's not on the way to the post office, of course. Sorry. I mean, really, people have much bigger problems in the world. I just need to do it. I just need to make it a priority and do it. Okay. Let's see here. I think I'm all set. Let me do funny things that made me go, ha, ha, ha. Speaking of He-Man, Raiders Mom. You know, I don't know if any of you have seen these. I've never seen them, but my niece was telling me about these. And then my daughter was chiming in and explaining too that apparently it's a thing on TikTok of what I ordered from Temu and then what I got from Temu. I think a lot of it is sizing of things. So like people would go to order a manger scene and then they'd get like the size of an ornament manger scene and they thought it was a full on manger scene. So it's like a lot of it is like it's shrunk down significantly smaller. That being said, it does have the specifications listed if you do take the time to read the size of things. Because I do know that I almost got tricked on that once when I just thought, this is such a great deal. I don't remember what it was, but at the very last minute, I was thinking, I wonder just exactly how big it is because I didn't have a good frame of reference. And I went and I looked under specifications and I'm like, it's 2 inches. Wait. Is that 2 feet? I was like really confused by it. But there might be other things too. I'm not sure. I didn't order that, but other than that, I've never had a problem with Temu. I've had problems with a few other companies, but personally haven't had a problem with Temu. All right. Well, I had a picture frame that arrived broken, but other than that, they just took it off. Okay, so there's a whole line of what I ordered from Temu, what I got from Temu, TikToks of people showing what I ordered, what I got. And so she wrote, He-Man to Cody equals what I ordered versus what I got on Temu, which I thought was very funny. Okay, that was a long explanation. I don't know. I went off on a tangent. My apologies. Anyway, made me laugh. I wouldn't have even known what she was talking about if at Christmas time that conversation wouldn't have come up with my niece. Elizabeth Gully wrote, Ari is the gift that keeps on giving. That little girl tried to hit Cootie on the back with a snow shovel, but missed and then hits his truck. Ari has mad skills. She will be the one to blow the lid off of Robin and Cootie's not well-crafted lying lies. I cannot wait. She is the kid who eavesdrops on all of them, and she can write a tell-all when she's 12. Which she almost is. They keep calling them the little kids. I'm like, aren't they like both in double digits in their ages? I don't think she's quite 12 yet, but yeah. By the age of 12, she'll probably have an editor and a publisher, and she can put on a full-on book. And you're right. I think she hears all, and she remembers, and she's the one that's going to be, she's the one they're going to have to watch out for. She's a wild card. I really think that she's the one that might spill the beans, which is amazing. I'm here for it. Okay. Remember the episode when Cody's like, I paid for it. I paid for part of that. I paid for part of one of those lots. And then he eventually said, I paid for 92% of that. I don't know where that number came from. Nobody ever knows. Nobody ever questioned him on it. I paid for 92% of that. Princess when the words are all together, it's hard for me to like separate. Okay, Princess Chanakana, I think, wrote, I bet he saved his grocery money to pay that 92%. It was a good line. That was a good line. You save your grocery money to buy it if you want. Good ones, people. You all have great comments. All right. And I'm way behind on reading everybody's comments. My apology. But I'll get there. Okay. Good night, everyone. Oh, quote. My apologies on that too. That I didn't have pulled up. I had the other ones pulled up, but I didn't have this pulled up. It is... It's a Steve Harvey quote. Oh. I clicked on it, and did it go to the top? You look at the top. It disappeared. Oh, that was funny. Did I make it disappear? All right, I'm gonna have to see. I think I can remember it, but oh, here it is. I didn't want to like miss a word and then people go, that didn't make any sense. Let me cut and paste here. Steve Harvey said, good words of wisdom to live by. If you are going through hell, keep going. Why would you stop in hell? Well put. We've all been there, right? If you're going through hell, people, just keep going. Just keep going. Don't stop. Why would you stop in hell? Just keep going. Get out of there. It's better on the other side. Just keep moving. Put one foot in front of the other. All right, this was a lot of fun. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Lynn, for moderating. Yes, knit my bit. Thank you for pointing that out too. Oh, did Patton say that first? Really, Ethel? I don't know. She may have. He may have. I'm looking at the female picture next to your name, and she came out of my mouth. Could have. He could have been quoting Patton, and then somebody just quoted him. I'm going to sign off. Good night, sister friends. Love you all. Anybody who's up for it tomorrow night on my other channel, link is in the description down below. Reality TV Breakdown. We're going to be doing episode 4 of The Baldwins. It's kind of like this. Bunch of narcissists, us just poking fun at them. None of us would be watching the show. I mean, Sister Friends I might still watch, even if I wasn't, because I watched it for 14 years before I started a channel. That show, would not be watching it if we weren't all together, like having a slumber party talking about it, because they're not quite so interesting. But at the same time, the level of narcissism is shocking. It really is. So that makes it good. And the sister friends and everyone else that joins in is good as well. All right. So hopefully I'll see you there tomorrow night. And if not, I will see you next Tuesday. You all take care. Have a great week. Good night, everybody.
I remember when Sonny and Cher got divorced when I was 6. And it rattled me.
Things that make you go,